guys, how's it going? Today we're looking at Nobody, brought to us by the director of Hardcore Henry and the writer of all three John Wick movies. It features Bob Odenkirk, which is fantastic. He was a weird but amazing choice. He's a guy named Hutch, who is a average guy, loving father. He has two kids and a wife. He gets a little respect. In the movie, they deal with being robbed, and he notices that there's no bullets, so he ends up not attacking the robbers, and it makes him look weak to his son, and he starts getting a lot of like shit and ridiculed by people about it. And then later he goes home, and his daughter notices that the thieves took her kitty watch or kitty bracelet. And right when she says, "I think they took my kitty cat bracelet," he just snaps, goes to his dad's house, which his dad is played by the amazing Christopher Lloyd. I'll get into that later because Christopher Lloyd is just, he's fucking awesome in this. He blew me away too. He goes to his dad's house, gets his stuff, and kind of like armors up. And then he hunts down and finds the people who robbed his house. He gets his watch back, but not the kitty cat bracelet.
The goddamn kitty cat bracelet!
There's an entire conflict there, and then on the way to his house, he gets on the bus and then runs into like a bunch of like mob members who are harassing this girl and like threatening to rape her. So he ends up closing the bus and getting into a huge fight, beating the shit out of all of these guys. I love it because there's not a lot of gun use for the first half of this movie. It's a lot of just stabbing and bare fist fights. The stunts are amazing in it. Honestly, this movie's plot is pretty generic, very similar to John Wick's. His character, though, is like a fixer, and he's a little bit more of a realistic character. You can definitely tell that he has had confrontation, but he's not used to consistent confrontation. So there's definitely times where he gets his ass kicked, but all out ends up being the bigger ass kicker. It ends up that one of the guys that he beat on the bus ends up dying and being in critical condition. That guy is brothers with a mobster who's the villain of the movie. The villain's a little weak. He's just like this random like mobster that does karaoke, and he does a lot of weird, stupid stuff the entire movie. His character isn't really, to me, is not that threatening. He just throws fits and gets pissed consistently. The writing of this movie, again, is just very cliche, very much just like a John Wick, like rough copy. It's pretty much like they just went with the first write-up they had for John Wick. Honestly, if Bob Odenkirk wasn't in this movie, I don't think it would be as enjoyable. But Bob Odenkirk made it the amazing product that it ended up being. I highly recommend seeing this movie. Honestly, all the acting in it is phenomenal. All the actors did great with the roles that were handed to them, and you could tell all of them like really cared about the movie they were in. It flowed fantastic. Like there was not one part of the movie I was bored. Honestly, like I know the movie's not for everybody, but I loved it. I thought it was awesome. I honestly personally liked it a little bit more than John Wick. In one of the it gets to a point in the movie where we see Christopher Lloyd even using like shotguns and blasting people away. That was awesome. Christopher Lloyd alone made this movie worth watching. I highly recommend it. If you like John Wick specifically, you'll definitely love the series. It has a little bit of a better flow than Hardcore Henry. I loved Hardcore Henry, but that was just a consistent. This is like a consistent flow, but it's also smooth. Like it's definitely not in any way a slow burn movie, but it definitely has its moments where it drags a little bit. Yeah, I highly recommend it. I honestly would give this 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, go see it yourself. Put in the comments if you liked it or not, and I hope I didn't spoil anything for you guys. If you like this, go ahead and subscribe. I'll be bringing you more videos throughout the week, so thank you. And stay awesome, guys.